Hi everybody, welcome back to Doobrey's Day. Today on Doobrey's Day, as you may be aware, I recently graduated to my third Dan in my martial art Cooksaw 1, and as part of that third degree syllabus, I get the chance of using some short butterfly knives. So this video is going to be a 2 or 3 part series about how I'm going about constructing my own butterfly knives. Let's go. Okay, these are the butterfly knives in question. So to buy the full Cooksaw 1 knives is about £175, so that's the best part of $200, $220. I've looked at the knives and how they're constructed, and I'll go through that in a moment. And I spoke to my instructor, and he gave me these templates to allow me to actually make my own. As you may have seen in some of my other videos, I've got a forge, I've got an anvil, I've got the hammers. So I thought, well, why not have a go and do this as my first project? So let's have a look at these knives and let's have a look on how they're constructed. So taking a look at a single blade here, from what I can see, these ones are aluminium by the way, and I'm going to make mine out of steel. They've got a slight curve on the end here. This main shaft appears to be one piece of steel and then cuts down to a smaller piece here. So you can see that. And then this handguard, it's got 2 curves and then is connected, I think some sort of epoxy resin in here, just connected. So what my thoughts are first of all to measure one of these blades. I was going to use a single piece of steel for this piece here. I was going to angle grind it out, angle grind these parts in here. And then I was going to get a second piece of steel for this curve, and I was going to heat it up on the old forge and then use the anvil to make these corners. Cut a slit into the end here and then slide this on and then somehow connect the steel together here. I can either MIG weld it, because I've got my MIG welder. I could epoxy glue it onto here or something similar. And then on these handles, I'm thinking of using that tape that you get for tennis rackets and rackets like that. So let's do the first part here. I've only got these on loan for a few days, so I'm going to take some measurements of the knives as part 1, and then I need to decide on what steel I'm going to order. So let's get cracking. So here's the plan. I've got the butterfly knife here. I'm going to join a couple of pieces of A4 together because this is just bigger than an A4, so it's over 30 centimeters. Going to join these 2 together, and I'm going to take a template. I've got 3 pieces of paper there. Look. I'm going to make a template of it with all of the sizes and measurements. So I've got my rulers here. I've got my tape. This isn't mine. This is Mrs. Doobs. We've got the tape and measures, etc. And we'll measure up and we'll see where we get to. Let's have a look. That there, just quickly measure that. It's like 3.2 centimeters across. So I think we now have all of the dimensions. So now that's 11 by 3.2, 9.5 by 8.5, 11.6. We've got the top view, we know the thickness of the blade. I think that's everything. So that's the first part. So just give you a close-up of the blade again. So I'm going to copy this template. I might do it onto mild steel initially, and then I want to get some high carbon steel or some stainless steel to make the actual final blade. I'm going to use a angle grinder to cut this out on this end. I'm going to cut this bit out here, and then this is going to be a separate piece I need to forge out on the forge, or if I use a softer metal I can then bend it, but either way I'm going to use my anvil to do that. So that's part one of the video. Okay guys, that's part one. So we've got the blades, we've got all of the size of those blades. As I said, if anybody wants the actual diagram, I'll take a photo of it and I can attach it or mail it to you. The next part of the video is going to be me sourcing the materials. So I think I'm going to do some mild steel and some stainless steel, that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of, because this is going to be a dull edged blade. If in the future I want a live blade, I can then make it out of a high carbon steel and sharpen the edges. But for the moment, these are practice demo swords. So I'm going to construct that and I'll come back to you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. Bye.